Hello, Konambakam undiluted viewers. 50 days of Big Boss Double Eight Season 8 and 50 days of Vijay Sethupathi's hosting has been a disaster. He has lost all the goodwill that he had earned throughout in his career as a film actor through this show. The hate mail that is pouring in on all the YouTube channels is a proof that he has been very badly hit out by those people who regard him as Mskkal Selvan, that is the people's darling, because of his one-sided partisan hosting of the show. Though he might say, or like Kamal also earlier said, that he is doing only what Big Boss producers are doing, are asking him to do, but he has to have his own brains to understand that he can't host a show where it goes against his very own foundation. He has been very badly mauled in all the YouTube channels. And then one of the main reasons is that he is favoring a contestant called Sanchana, a 21 or 22-year-old girl who acted as his daughter in the film Maharaja. That girl on show, calls him daddy and appa and whatever, and then, she is one obnoxious kid. Though she is an adult, she behaves like an obnoxious kid. And she keeps crying and says, I want to see mommy, I want to see my Annan, and all these things. And she does all the worst possible things a kid can do. And she is such a pain to all the other people and to the viewers that that the voting, every time she is nominated, the voting figures are very low. But she always escapes being evicted. Mainly, as viewers feel, is because of her proximity to Mskkal Selvan. And through what has been coming on air and as viewers see it, it looks very clear that Mskkal Selvan has got a very soft corner for her. He is dilly-dallying many and evading so many embarrassing questions that he could have asked her. And every time, and the last episode, that is the last weekend, Saturday, Sunday episode, where it was clearly known that she will go out because she was the lowest ranked from the last three. But she escaped just because there were some bogey reasons were raised by Mskkal Selvan, the host, and she escaped being evicted. And as an answer to viewers who were struck by a lightning that this girl did not get evicted, she goes on air and she says to her co-contestants, look, now I have not been evicted. That means now I will be now in the last five. That is the top five of the final people who are going to fight for the crown, Big Boss crown. So she is that damn cocky sure because of her appa, her daddy, sure daddy, as a host. And sure daddy doesn't realize that every time he is protecting her, it is not that he is getting any sympathy for his daddy figure, but for being a very partisan host who is failing to see or set right that obnoxious dysfunctional kid right. He keeps on skipping over all her mistakes. And if you see the comments that are pouring in on that channels, there are women who are saying that I never knew that this guy was such a partisan and one-sided fellow, that he'll do such things. I am not going to see any of his films. This is the last time I'm going to see any of his films. That is the harsh reaction that it is coming on these channels. And to think that it is now only after a series of flops, this Mskkal Selvan has given a hit in a film called Maharaja that is streamed on Netflix and did globally well, and is now getting released in China. And in this stage, he is taking over of the show from Kamal Hassan. is going to prove him very costly at his box office. For another 50 more days, if he continues to play this game, he will really get. And as apart from this Sanchana, the kid that whom he has a daddy-daughter relationship, many other things, he is very dilly-dally about it. He is not harsh. He is not very thing. First two episodes he gave a different kind of anchoring from Kamala Hassan, but now he is pretending like look, the message is giving out to all of us is, look, I got a bunch of dumpos. What can I do? When I ask them questions, they are giving me some roundabout answer replies. I can't make anything out of this people, out of this show. Anyway, my tale, I have to go through this. Sorry, but that is how he finishes off the weekend shows. Like, what to do? What else can I do? This is the kind of attitude that every week he gives. You get fed up. Is he not there to set right things? Can't he take things in his hand and speed up something, or just evict people who are no good? He cannot always escape saying that big boss producers have given me this job and it is they have to do it. It is your career who is at stake. Your title of Mskkal Selvan will vanish, and once you are out, even this channel will, Star Vijay will not even buy your films. It is your standing. Because in the last season, Kamal made one mistake, or rather, Kamal was tricked into doing that. Because in the second episode, a guy got evicted for inappropriate behavior with the women contestants. Later, it was proved that it was not his problem. It was a thing that was framed up by the women contestants to send this guy out. And they more or less they tried to get him back if he had given an apology, but he stuck to it and said, no, I am not going to give an apology. So he walked out. And that had created a great backlash. And Kamal bore it. Though it was, we can say it is a Bigg Boss producer's handiwork, Kamal bore that backlash. Because the people asked him, viewers asked him that, look, you are Kamal Hassan, you should take action. Why should you cannot just sit there and shake your head to what this fellow say? Similarly, Mskkal Selvan is no Kamal Hassan. He will get trampled over and finished in another 50 days if he continues this kind of one-sided anchoring and this disinterested way of going about the show. As far as I hear, the TRPs are very bad. The TRPs are usually on a weekend when this host anchor comes, especially in Kamala Hassan cases, to shoot up. But now it is not happening. They have a lot of dumpos there, there's no doubt. And every season has got a share of dumpos, but not that you get very intelligent people coming in for a show where you get cooped up in a house for 100 days and doing things like that. The best part of what irritates many is this girl Sanchana, who is this screen daughter of Mskkal Selvan, is her craving for food, umpteen helpings, and giving instructions to the people who are cooking. Look, I don't like scrambled eggs. I want my egg prepared this way. No, I want see, whenever you give me food, always give me extra helping. At the outset itself, don't make me ask for it. You think that she can get away with this in a production shooting spot? The guys who are serving will put her in a place.